Scorpio, Sagittarius. It is Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I am here with your love cusp reading for the month of March, and also incorporating Mercury retrograde. All right, so your new moon energy that we have is new moon in Taurus, so some of you could be dealing with the Taurus, but this says prosperity lies ahead here. So that means something is really going to go in your favor in the month of March. Some of you, it could be money, okay? Because we have Taurus here, and that deals with Venus, but also like your material wealth as far as love as well. So you could be having a new relationship coming in, a new start of a relationship. Something can begin to blossom for you and really happen. So that's really, really good to see. Also, the romantic spiritual message that I have for you is consult an expert, okay? And you don't necessarily have to consult an expert unless it's maybe something financial or you're not sure about somebody, but it's just saying you need more information, okay? So if this is regarding a person, you need some more information about this person, because what we have, the energy that they're wanting you to be at in the month of March is the world. So that is a completion. This is a new cycle opening up for you. This is why we have prosperity, because you've accomplished something in your life and it's time for a new chapter, okay? But with this comes a lot of rewards. And some of you maybe have already fixated yourself up on somebody, or you have your eye on somebody, or they have their eye on you. You need to get to know this person. You need to get to know the situation, whatever situation this is, whatever abundance that is coming to you, get information, especially if it has to deal with money situations, okay, as well. All right, and y'all have a lot. So in the shadows, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you have fortune, you have success, you have abundance, you have so much coming to you. And I also feel like the warning with the consultation or the getting more information is because you are at a very blessed energy. And so you have to watch the people that you bring in. This is a level of why are you here? You have to make sure that you're not bringing in people who are about greed, who are about taking advantage, who are about, one-upping somebody. You have to make sure that the emotions are pure. So this is make sure you're not being used. The World is the card of Capricorn here. Some of you could be coming in connection or have a connection to a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or Leo. So I'm saying that because I see fixed energy here, okay? But it could just mean, you're fixed on a lot of goals in your life, but when it comes to love, you have completed something, which means a blessing, and you may have multiple, you will have multiple options, okay? Some old, some new, some not for you. But if you completely succeeded in whatever lessons, whatever knowledge you have obtained, it won't be hard for you to decipher who is who. But it's definitely saying get more information on whoever that you have coming into your life. I don't even care if it's a friend, a family member. See what their purpose is of being there, okay? So the energy that you are going to be in versus where they want you to be is two totally different things. Meanwhile, this is freedom, and you're feeling stuck. This may be hesitation. You're feeling bound to something where you don't have to be. Not at all. All your cards are free cards. You can move however you want to move, but in March, we're not moving. We feel as though we cannot. Some people, this is out of fear or out of comfort. But it's not necessarily comfortable in a sense of being happy. It's more comfortable, this is where we've been. Or I'm kind of fearful of turning this new page. What does this new page have in store for me? It has prosperity. Whatever prosperity and abundance is to you, that's exactly what it has. And if you need more information about, whatever it is that's turning this page or wherever that you're going, just seek out some advice from somebody. Okay? So where we're headed, 7 of Pentacles. All right. This is reaping. I feel like if you're at the Wheel of Fortune and the World, this is reaping. What have you been working for? But what you also need to analyze is whatever that you've been working towards, is it still growing? because there's stagnation here. There's something that's stuck. And I feel like with somebody, there's something that's just not moving. It's not growing. It's not going anywhere. It may even be declining. And now we're stuck waiting on something to happen. Okay? But whatever that you have going on around you, it's stunning your growth. You have so much growth and opportunity here, and whatever this is, it's delaying your reaping process. So what they're trying to get you to do is review what you have invested in. Review what you have put your time into. Okay? Because we can even look at this. This person, it looks like they're kind of looking at it. They're admiring. It grew really well, you know. It looks like it's sort of coming into play. But then he has this Ace of Pentacles by itself. So do we keep continually to try to nurture this? Are we going to get anything else out of it? Or do we just go for something totally new? Something brand new? Okay. So I feel like there's hesitation there with you guys. So the obstacle here, yep. Four of Pentacles, control. Holding on. So either somebody's holding on to you or you're holding on to something. It can go either way. But when I see this, there's still some sense of control or being controlled. I want to hold on to this, but it isn't necessarily growing, or it's not going in the direction that I wanted to. So now I feel kind of stuck because a part of me wants to. I know I have, you know, I feel like I've successfully completed something, but at the same time, is it okay for me to leave what I have already put energy into? Like, will I leave it? Will it grow? Will I regret it? Okay? And sometimes, whomever or whatever you're dealing with, sometimes you have to leave something and go to a new chapter, or you have to move on in order for it to grow. Sometimes things need space. Okay? This is kind of like you helping, or you giving your contribution to somebody to create their growth. And you can only do so much. They have to do things for themselves. And then you have to step away and see, will they evolve? If they don't evolve, then that stunts your growth. And then it makes you uncomfortable. Okay? So let's see what we have going on with this. All right. That fell in the past. Anything else? I'm seeing what has you tied, because I just saw what fell out. Trying to see if there's anything else. Okay. All right. Ooh, all right. So we got a lot of thoughts, which that could possibly make sense. All right. So if you've been working towards somebody in the past here, very strong connection. It was. Okay. I feel like some of you are coming to a turning point where a lot of changes has happened, because the Wheel of Fortune is all about change. Things are continuously changing. These are cycle cards. This is a cycle card. Both of them. This is a completion. This is, you know, the cycle of the seasons. Okay, so sometimes this could be very short term, something coming in and something going right back out. Okay, so I'll kind of place these where they were at. We have a lot of feelings. We're trying to really be hopeful of something. We have a lot of strong feelings for whatever or whomever this is. Okay, so the first thing that I got is strong sexual chemistry. And that was in the past. So that could have been the way that you started off this connection. It was it was attracted. It was so strong. It was magnetic. It was sexual. It was passionate. You know, very lustful type of energy. And then also in the past, we have I don't understand you. So something has happened between this cycle that it's brought in some changes, and somebody's feelings have changed. Somebody's mood has changed. Somebody has growth has not developed. Okay. We also have addicted to you. That can go with that Four of Pentacles. This is somebody not wanting to let go. Okay. They're wanting to control it. I don't want to let you grow. I don't want to let you go. Okay. And then with you here, we do have strong feelings. So it's almost trying to hold on to somebody because the feelings are there. But once you grow so much and somebody isn't aligned with you, they get knocked off. They chose not to evolve. You can't control that. Okay. So now let's take a look. The past, Two of Cups. So yeah, it's a bond. It's a connection. Soulmate connection. That shows the chemistry. That shows the oneness of the both of you. That shows the sharing. But then something happened where somebody changed. Wheel of Fortune. There was a major turning point where something just wasn't connecting the same way it used to, but we still have feelings. We have strong feelings for this person. But another thing that I'm seeing is being addicted to somebody versus strong feelings could be totally two different things. Addicted kind of reminds me of that devil energy, which has to deal with that control. Okay? This is trying to control a connection versus letting it go freely with the Two of Cups here. This is a sense of wanting to have power over the other person. So there could have been a situation within the connection where it became more about having power over the other person instead of equally balancing out. And that could have started with the sexual side of things. Okay, so where this drives from is, yeah, somebody was left out. Somebody, this comes from abandonment. Some of you are waiting for somebody to return or to come back or to be better. And it's time for you to break free. The universe took this person out so you could go. You know, they're like, go, get out of here. You're no longer bound to this person. Go take that leap. And you're like, no, I'm just going to wait for a minute. I'm just going to wait. I have faith that I could hold on. And they're saying, okay, well, you need to review what you're holding on to. Okay? Now, because they can't force you to do this. But what it will do, it will bring this cycle back around. Okay? It'll bring that cycle back around. We have the Nine of Wands here. Somebody's still trying to hold on at all costs. So what we have coming up is the Magician. Is the Creator. You're at this energy. And if we keep everything as it is, we begin to move on, maybe slowly, but we begin to move on to happier times or more relaxing times, getting out of this energy of being stuck. Some of you, you work your magic to where you guys come back together. But what you have to evaluate is that the most healthiest thing to do? For some people, you know, it will be. It will work out. You know, you guys will begin to understand each other again. But for some of you, you create it, you bring them back, and it doesn't go anywhere. It's like a repeat. Your cycle goes back on repeat. Okay? So what we need to do to get over this obstacle, it's just really telling you to figure out. That's why we have consult an expert. That's why we have, this is getting more information. This is the informational person, the Page of Swords. For some of you, there's something about this person that you don't know, or you need to really discover who they truly are. Why do they feel the need to control the situation instead of letting it free flow? Is it feelings or is it power? Okay. And so if we change course, look at that. I'm telling you. I told you, it just reminded me kind of like of the devil energy. I'm addicted to you. It goes here. And then so you get in this. So for some of you, if you don't learn this lesson of what it's trying to teach you, you run into another karmic. You run into somebody else like this. You run into another lesson. A person who they seeks control. You will be sexually attracted to this person because they have to have a way to reel you into this cycle, into this lesson. If this person comes back around and you don't fix the control issues, you go into a relationship that's not free. Okay? You have the bond between two people. There are no chains. We have agreed to, become one. We share as much as we want to. It's a free-flowing sharing energy. Here, we're limited. We're bound. We're attached. That's that addiction. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying some of you, you may be dealing with the karmic energy or somebody who's trying to control you in different type of ways. Okay? So be careful of that. Also in the shadows, I did see best friend. So that may be another reason why you guys are kind of stuck, because you may have evolved as friends and you may have a friendship type of connection, but then it evolved a little bit too fast and it went into something else. So some of you have best friend type of energy and some of you it's friends with benefits. Okay, so one of you may thinking, oh, this is just something very light. I like the sexual energy. I like the chemistry between us, but I don't really want anything deeply attached. And then the other person does. Okay, so be careful of that. All right, guys, thank you.